Hello. So let's do another example. And in this example, we can see that it's almost exactly the same as the previous one, but instead of a 2x, we have a 5x. And so we're going to talk about how to handle that. And just like before, we're looking for in our integral to make sure that we can even do U-substitution, we're looking for a composite function. So this is a composite function, and then we want the derivative of the inside function multiplied somewhere else. So the inside function is x squared, and then we have 5x multiplied, but the derivative of x squared is 2x. And it actually turns out that that's not that big of a deal, and we can kind of easily handle it. So let's talk about how to easily handle it. So what we're going to say is we're going to say u is equal to x squared. And then like before, du is going to be 2x dx. And I just skipped a step. So instead of writing du dx is equal to 2x, we can just directly write du is equal to 2x dx. And kind of the issue that we can see immediately is that we don't have a 2x dx in the problem. We have a 5x dx in the problem. And so how can we change this 2x dx into a 5x dx? Well, we can just multiply on both sides of the equation a constant. So it's okay to do that. We can multiply this equation by a constant. That's not a problem. And then change this to be 5x dx. And we just need to multiply both sides of this equation by a number that'll change the 2 into a 5. And so we can multiply both sides by 5 divided by 2 du. And then that's going to be 5 over 2, 2x dx. And then the 2's cancel, and this becomes a 5x dx. Great. So again, what I did was I multiplied by 5 over 2 du, or just 5 over 2 on one side, and then 5 over 2 on the other side, and that gave us 5x dx. Great. So now let's rewrite this integral. So what we can say is we can rewrite this to be the integral of sine of x squared times 5x dx. And then this right here is 5 over 2 du. And then this right here is the u. And so then this integral can be rewritten as sine of u times 5 over 2 du. Great. And then we can pull out the constant. We can pull out the 5 over 2. So then this is going to be, let's put a little thing around this. So this is going to be 5 over 2, the integral sine of u times du. And then just like we saw in the previous example, the integral of sine of u du, that's going to be negative cosine of u. So this is going to be 5 over 2 times negative cosine of u plus c. And then we can multiply through and add in our u. So then this is going to be negative 5 over 2 cosine of u was x squared plus c. There you go. That's your answer.